Welcome back, traders. In this video, we're just going to be going through 5 reasons why so many different traders give up. And we're going to talk through a few of the things, stumbling blocks that you may come across. In fact, you probably will come across, as they are very common across pretty much every single new Forex trader that's out there. So if you have any questions based on this video, make sure you contact us through the online course. If you don't have the free online course, go to jpmarkets.co.za, fill out the form there about the free education, and yeah, we'll hook you up. The first and foremost thing that I've come across the most is that Forex trading is not what somebody expected it to be. You know, when you look at a lot of the adverts that are out there promising that you will have a Maserati or Lamborghini or whatever your favorite car is, like within a month and that sort of thing, then that's what people expect. They think that if they start trading Forex, then everything will be great. Well, it can be, but it does take a bit longer and a bit more effort than what most people expect. I put this down to false promises and aggressive advertising when it comes to Forex. The other thing that many people are offered is like a holy grail EA. Now, EA is an expert advisor. They say all you need to do is spend $200, $300, $400 and buy this thing and it'll trade for you on your behalf. And let me tell you, I've never once come across one that actually works. Sometimes they make a bit of money for a week or two, and then in one day it'll lose the whole thing. So people pony up a lot of money, couple $100, buy this EA, put some money into an account and just burn the whole thing out very quickly. The key way to avoid this is you need to choose the right broker. This is why I really like JP Markets, is that yes, they obviously do want you to trade, but they don't push you into ridiculous sorts of trades. They don't tell you, go and bet like 10 lots on a particular trade or anything like that. We try to share as much information as we can get. We want people to learn about Forex so that you can make the right decisions. Even if you're with another broker, you can see when they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. So the key thing is to choose the right broker. Another very important point is to manage your expectations. Forex can and will be very profitable if you do it right, but it's not going to make you a millionaire overnight. This is like running your own business, and all businesses need time to grow and to flourish, and after some time you look back and think, I can't believe I ever had a regular job before. And the last thing, and this is specific to the advertising, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. One of the most popular adverts you see out there is come buy this amazing expert advisor. It's usually $1,000, but we've marked it down to $800, and today it's only $600. But if you sign up in the next hour, we'll sell it to you for only $50. Look, if there was such a thing as an EA that could provide the results that they're talking about, they would not be selling it to the general public. They'd be selling it to large financial institutions for millions of dollars, because those institutions could turn that into billions of dollars. A lot of traders seem unable to get over their losses, and they don't really realize that you cannot win every trade. You will have losing trades, sometimes 2, sometimes 3 in a row. It is just the way that Forex trading works. You need to be able to get over those losses. I can't give you a set of rules that if you follow 100% you will always make money. Otherwise, I could just make an EA and sell that to those institutions for millions of dollars. Which is why a good understanding of how Forex works, what to look out for, and how to adopt and adapt and improve when the markets change. These losing trades discourage a lot of people from ever trying again, mainly because these people generally haven't learned that much about the markets. And so when things go wrong, they don't really understand why, and it just feels a lot like the market is working against you. I'm sure everyone's had that feeling before, where they place a trade, it starts going well, and then suddenly it just goes the other way, and you feel like the world is out to get you, or the broker's moving things in the opposite direction, or something like that. It really does happen a lot, and it does discourage people from trying again. The best way to get over this is to understand that Forex is a game of numbers. It's a game of statistics. And you will have those losing trades, but as long as you're winning more than what you're losing, then you're doing well, then you're profitable. No one has a genuine 100% success rate. It's impossible. Even people have a 90% success rate when I look closely at their strategies and see the massive amount of risk that they take and realize that they could burn out their accounts in just 1 or 2 bad trades. You start thinking, is it really worthwhile? Especially for new traders, it's very common to have more losses in the beginning. So start off by managing your trade volume. Don't put in huge amounts of money. Keep a small percentage trading the whole time, and you need to be trading consistently. You can't log in, place 2 or 3 trades, and then come back a week later and place another 1 or 2 trades, because that's not enough to tell if you're actually doing well or not. You need to have quite a few trades in the market before you can make that decision. And when you do start showing profits, and you should start showing profits, don't let greed take over. Don't suddenly think, well, you know, that $100 I made there, I could have made 1,000 if I'd bet 10 times as much. And trust me, that's very, very common. I did it myself in the beginning, and I hear this horror story all the time. People looking back and saying, well, I earned $1,000, I should have bet 10 times and I would have got $10,000. It doesn't work that way. Work up slowly, don't let greed take over, and those tens of thousands of dollars can start coming in. Most experienced traders know the zone, where everything seems to fit and work. Now, sometimes traders who have been in the zone kind of fall out of the zone and feel like they can never get back into it, and so they stop trading completely. You find it happens a lot when people lose several trades in a row, especially when they've increased the volume that they generally trade. So now their drawdown is higher than usual, and that starts leading to desperation. And that means that people start trading when they shouldn't be trading. When the strategy says that, you know, this is not a good trade, but they're going to enter anyway because they have a good feeling about it or something like that. And that leads to more losses. More losses leads to more desperation, which leads to worse trading decisions, and it's a horrible spiral coming down. And this kicks a lot of people out of the Forex market. The best way that I've taught my people, my students, to get over this is to realize that there is no such thing as the zone. It doesn't exist. There's no magic the zone where everything seems to work out. Every trade you place must be treated as a new and fresh trade, ignoring all of the previous trades that you've placed. The more time you spend learning and trading and practicing, the luckier you seem to feel. And this isn't really luck. I mean, this comes down to having the experience and having the knowledge and being able to pick up trades where other people wouldn't usually get it. And sometimes you need to just step back and look at the bigger picture. Have a look at what the markets are doing as a whole, or have a look at your overall account. Yes, you may have had a bad week, but if you look at the past month, then you're still in a profitable month, or something like that. This is probably the most common reason for people leaving the Forex market. They start learning a little bit about it and see the potential profits they can make. They go ahead, open an account, jump in, and lose the account. Sometimes these traders have lost some money, and so they start betting massive amounts in the hope to make up for the losses and they end up burning their account out. The best ways to avoid this is to educate yourself. Learn what you're doing. When you start investing in Forex, start with a reasonable amount. Now, it can't be so small that it doesn't feel like real money, but it certainly mustn't be so much money that if you lose it, you're going to go homeless. As your profits start coming in and as you start getting a better feel for the markets, this is when you can slowly start increasing the amount that you're risking. And if you follow those simple steps, you are already managing your risk. Sometimes, Forex trading just isn't for you. This very often comes from people who have been marketed to very aggressively. You know, they earn $1 million a week, or so-and-so gets paid $6,557 every hour just by sitting at her computer, that sort of thing. And that's what they expect Forex trading to be. And it's not. Don't get me wrong, Forex trading can be very profitable, and you can have a very nice lifestyle. Forex trading needs to be treated as a business, and it does require risk. So generally the people who say that Forex trading isn't for them, sometimes it comes down to the sort of dedication and the ability to handle risk and the feeling of being an entrepreneur that they just don't really have. But I suspect if you're still watching this video that you are someone who has an entrepreneurial spirit, someone who's willing to take a bit of a risk and put in the hours and get the dedication in order to have a better life down the road. The best way to get over these issues is just keep in mind it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a business. It is possible to make an insane amount of money very, very quickly, but that would be a lot like me telling you you should go and spend all your money on lottery tickets because you could earn millions of dollars in no time at all. Yes, it's theoretically possible, but it's not going to happen, is it? And like a business, every business has profits and losses. You need to overcome those losses, write them off, and focus on what is working so you can bring in more profits.